If you have been posting on social media, getting views, but no sales to show for it, I'm gonna show you exactly what you need to do to turn those views into sales. So if you've been to my channel in the past, we talked about the entire social media funnel, and we'll give you a quick little rundown of what that looks like. You've got your funnel. We have the top of funnel, the middle of funnel, and the bottom of funnel. And with these stages is the stages of somebody kind of coming into your ecosystem. The top of funnel is awareness. The middle of the funnel is nurture. And the bottom of the funnel is the convert. And so essentially what we're trying to do with this funnel is we're trying to take somebody from, I know that you exist now because I'm now aware of you, into I'm kind of building my likability with you, and you are the person that I now believe I want to work with. And the bottom of the funnel is to convert them to actually pay money to you to do the thing that you promise that you can do. So with this funnel, this is our social media funnel. We've talked about this. Go look up the other video on the channel. That's me explaining in front of a whiteboard, but on the paper in front of me. Go check that out, and that will walk you through this if you need to do that. Then come back to this video and we'll tell you how you can actually turn these people into money. Now, what a lot of people think they can do is this convert post is actually make sales on social media. And don't get me wrong, some people it works for them. They can actually convert to money, but most people cannot. That's usually the influencers that can get you to like sign up for something, or it's a little cheaper of a product. So maybe your low barrier to entry product here. I like using my convert posts for low barrier to entry, or I like using them for going and like signing up for my email newsletter, like my free thing, my lead magnet, whatever that may be. When we look at this as a whole, I generally like to think of social media part of the bigger funnel. So I actually look at social media in a whole as the top of funnel thing. I look at, this is where I get my awareness and start pushing them into the ecosystem. So as a whole on marketing, the middle of the funnel is getting them off of social media. And once you can get people off of social media, that's where you can make way more sales, push them to the bottom of the funnel. What I'm generally looking at is on the bottom of the funnel, I have my core offer. Disregard the crooked writing here. So in your general marketing overview, you're trying to take somebody from the awareness stage and then buying your product, which is your core offer. I look at social media as a whole as a top of funnel thing. And this is where people go wrong, because social media, you're getting views and you're trying to figure out why you can't transform those views into money. And it's because of this. Like this is it. Social media is actually a top of funnel thing. Trying to sell people in your top of funnel is really, really challenging. So our goal is to move them off of social media and into a platform that you own. And usually within this middle of the funnel, I have two different things that I like to use to nurture my audience to then eventually pay money. You have a community, or you have email. And within this community, this is a place that you can nurture, build way more trust, and then you can kind of move somebody into the offer. And the same thing with your email. You can send follow-up emails, you can send more offers, and you can really kind of build the nurturing sequence within this middle of the funnel off of social media. And then within these things, you can move people to purchasing from you. So usually like there's some sort of landing page that we're sending them to, and on that landing page is your core offer that you're selling. So let's look at this another way. Another way I like to think about it is kind of like a spider web. So if I have my social media, and within that social media, I have all of the things that I'm trying to get people to do. But the most important thing within my business, I have my core offer. So the goal is to move someone from this social media to the core offer. You can try to go from social to core offer. That's perfectly fine. You can do that. You can try and get people to convert from your social media. It will work. I like having more opportunities to sell. And there's a middle stage here where I try and move them off of social media to something that I own, that I manage myself rather than being at the mercy of the algorithm. My favorite is email. And then within that email, we could do email nurture sequences or a weekly email, or you could have a 30-day blueprint of something, whatever it may be. But if you get something that's valuable in your email inbox, you're way more likely to read it and then eventually buy from it. In all the businesses I work with, email is the #1 needle mover if you're going to sell from the internet. If you sell using email, it will work for all the businesses that I've worked with. The other platform or thing you could move somebody off of social media to is into a community. And this could be a free community like a Facebook group. This could be a meetup in person. This could be anything that it is to build more trust and build a community around what it is that you do. Example could be for my specific offering, just to make it easy because I know what I'm talking. I have my social media and I technically am using YouTube in this one. Obviously I use Instagram as well. We could even use LinkedIn. We could use Facebook. We could use TikTok. All of the little social media platforms tries to drive people to my core offer, drive them to my email list, or drive them into a community. I don't use a community yet. There may be one coming, we'll see. But within email, I send them first. Where are we gonna move that? Where are we gonna put this? We'll remove community because I don't have it. So from social, I try to send people to a lead magnet. My lead magnet is a free course. So we have a free course of how we make all of these YouTube videos, and you could download it. It's down in the description. Do your thing. But then from that lead magnet, it puts them onto my email list. So I could go from social directly to email. I could go from social to a lead magnet that you need to give me your email address, which puts you on my email list. Now on my email list, I can nurture over and over and over again off of a platform that's more algorithm based. So from here, I have my nurturing email sequences, emails, and generally I'm trying to warm an audience up. I'm trying to get more trust, get more, solve more problems, give more answers to why my core offer would be able to help them solve whatever problem they may have. Now, going to this offer, we're probably having it within some sort of landing page. And on that landing page, we're going to talk about all the pain points and the benefits and what we do for you. So the email probably does a call to action to the landing page, and then the landing page is where you can buy my offer, schedule a call, whatever it is that I'm trying to sell. This crazy little bubble map here is how you can take people from social media, getting views and eyeballs, and then moving them closer to paying you money. This path right here, directly from social to your core offer, is the hardest path you will ever make, which is why people say social media can't make any sales. It can, it's just few. The way this generally works better is paid ads. If you go social media paid ads to your offer, works way better, but just organic social media to here, it's still challenging. I still like taking this and getting people to here because it's a way less barrier to entry offer. So to wrap this whole thing up, I'm gonna walk you through the exact formula or step-by-step it would look like if you're trying to take someone from not knowing you exist on social media all the way down to paying you money. So we would have a social media post. We're gonna just call this an awareness post. The awareness post is going to take someone to a nurture post. The nurture post is going to take someone to a call to action post on your social media. The call to action is probably some sort of lead magnet for my YouTube blueprint. That is going to take you to a landing page for a lead magnet. On this landing page, I collect your email. From your email, I am now going to send follow-ups to nurture over time. We'll just kind of put this here as like my nurturing email sequence. It could be just newsletters, it could be an offer that I send, and that's eventually going to send you to another landing page of an offer. Now this offer could be my core offer, which is one-on-one, done for you social media management and creation. It could be a lower offer where it's just a one-time social media audit where we can come in and give you the next 12 social media posts you should make. And it could be something that's completely different, maybe trying to push them a little bit more into like my paid community if we ever decide to do that. But what you're seeing here is from this email list, I can then make multiple offers. So it could be an offer here, it could be an offer here. You know, it could be another one over here. Offer, yeah, you get it. What we've done now is we've kind of broken this thing up into a client journey funnel of top, middle, and bottom to have people eventually go from social media to a platform that we manage to nurture people into eventually paying you money over time. So if you're wondering how you can actually get social media sales, I think the big strategy that a lot of people miss is taking them off of the social media platform and into a different platform. I love email, I love a community, and from those is where you can really nurture an audience to then make your offers for them to actually buy. So if you got questions about that, let us know in the comments. But yeah, try this out, let us know, and can't wait to hear the sales you guys make off of social media.